Hello friends, it's Fal again. Now, before I begin, I just want to apologize beforehand for the seemingly lack of enthusiasm or energy in my voice today. It's been constant back-to-back calls at work and it's causing me to lose my voice pretty quickly. But I've been drinking a lot of warm water and honey to hopefully soothe my throat and vocal cords. Now, I hope everyone's doing okay. Today is day 11 of my 100 days of inline skating. Now, today will be another cone day. Well, it'll always be another cone day, right? I think cones are great now. I don't hate it. In fact, I'm looking forward to it. It's portable, it doesn't take much space to use, and it's really good for beginners like me to drill hard. Now, it's a particularly busy day at the courtyard near my neighborhood today for some reason. There's a lot of people moving around and going out, and it's refreshing to see. I think it's been a pretty bleak month of lockdown. Well, my government's not calling it a lockdown. I think they're calling it like heightened alert or something like that. Whatever. But yeah, it's nice to see people again. I've just about done doing my warm-ups and my stretches. My warm-ups consisting of 20 forward fishes, 20 forward snakes on both sides, 20 forward crossers on both sides, and 20 backwards fishes. Now, if you've been following me, I've always mentioned that I'm bad at backwards fishes for some reason. I'm just bad at backward stuff. So I'm still bad at it, and I'm going to be working on it again today. Not too much, but just a bit of it. And then I'm just going to go ahead and start my practice. Today we have Rachel here with us today, and she'll be doing almost the same thing as I'm doing, although scaled down. So the three things I'll be working on today is cone work without momentum. That's the first one, which is basically doing the same sets as my warm-up, but either from a stationary position or with very little push. Now, I just want to try to generate the movement on my own using some techniques, primarily utilizing the lemon technique. Now, this is when you make an elliptical shape with your feet forwards and backwards to generate some movement, and it kind of looks like a lemon, hence the name. And this is to cultivate and activate those muscles that are rarely used. Now, so far I've only been utilizing my muscles to push forward or stride, but there are more nuanced and subtle movements that I need to get used to, and I think this is one of the best ways to practice that. And Rachel will be doing the same thing as well. It's her introduction to lemons, so she'll be doing her own version. The second thing I'll be working on is figuring out my wheelies. It's one of those things that I've learned yesterday. So I'll be working on the heel and toe and the toe. But yeah, today went pretty well with this. I had quite a bit of fun practicing this. I'll also be working on the backwards fish. Again, this is something that I'll constantly be working on until I get the hang of it and until I get good at it. And I'll be working on the backward crossers as well. I'll just try to figure this out. I think it's very cool. I think that's the next step of my crosser journey. So that's what I'll be working on. And the third main thing I'll be working on will be practicing my turns and speed runs. Now, for this one, it'll just be an endurance run, which requires me to make very tight turns as well. Now, I took this exercise from a YouTuber called Tiago. I think I mentioned him a couple of times in my videos before. He's a really fast skater and a really fast talker as well. He has really good teaching technique and exercises, and this one would just be putting 3 cones far apart and sprinting to each of them and doing figure eights. So that forces you to not just practice sprinting and work on your endurance, but also make sure your turns are tight on your cones. And with that, I conclude the day. It's been a long day. As you can tell, I've been practicing for a couple of hours. By the time we are done with the training, it's sundown. So we're just gonna go ahead and end this video right here. It's been a very fun day. Thank you for tuning in. So if you're new to my channel, I do 100-day challenges of any skill-based activity or basically any activity that I want to be good at in a short amount of time. The idea is to go from noob to pro in 100 days in the most methodical way as I can as an amateur. So subscribe and hit that notification bell button if you want to follow me. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!